Crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. Hello new subscribers, hello returning subscribers. I love you so much, guys, and I do hope that you are safe and sound wherever in the world you might find yourself when you stumble upon this video. I think through the laws of serendipity, this video had to appear in your life, and I'm ultra grateful to Spirit for enhancing this communication between us. So you have stumbled upon part 5 of what is a Dream Love Story series. This is a 6-part tarot PickACard episode series that is actually looking at your dream love story. So how it unfolds, who is the character, who's your dream archetype, and how is the story kind of playing out both in the 3D and in the 5D. So how potentially your behavior in the waking life is affecting your dream love story in your dreams. And today we are going to be looking at what blessings and benefactors you have from the hidden realm. So this can be from the 5D, and the 5D, as we all know, can mean anything. It could be heaven, it could be the upside down, if you guys know that reference from Stranger Things, the Netflix series. It could be a realm where ancestors communicate with us, or it could be the realm of spirits. It is basically something that is supernatural, so on top of reality, okay, on top of what is natural and what we can perceive with our 5 senses. This is the world that hopefully we transcend to or transmute to upon we leave our physical body. I didn't want to say death, but there you go, it had to come out. Okay guys, so I'm not going to keep you too long in this introduction. You have here 4 choices today. So they're all crystals, and here we have an amethyst pyramid for group 1. Then we have a rose quartz for group 2. I wanted to say it's a tumbled rose quartz. Maybe some of you needed to hear that, so it's not a rough rose quartz. Then we have here a rough clear quartz. I love this because it makes me feel like it's a castle in the sky. That these are the clouds and this is the castle. And then we have here a rough, unprocessed citrine. Okay, the stone of family healing and reconciliation. Okay guys, so feel free to pause the video now to take in the energy of these crystals and choose one of them. I would usually advise you to choose one of them because then you can see how the choice in this episode matches with the choices from the previous episodes, so that when you watch the whole series, once it is complete, you get to have your entire specifically personalized dream love story. Okay guys, so if you've made your choice, then I will see you at your pile. If you want to book a personal reading with me, link is down below. I offer very quick, short replies to your tarot questions and astrology questions through my Visio profile. Have a look down below. And then I offer more in-depth, more extensive, more kind of meaty readings on my blog at thespiritualsocialwordpress.com. You also have a twin flame novel that you can purchase. It's called The Storyteller, and it tells the story of my twin flame romance and also a lot of my dreams and fantasies. There is also a donation link. I'm a Pisces, I'm very dreamy, and I do need some coffee from time to time to keep these readings coming. So if you want to donate even the small price of a cup of coffee, I would be eternally grateful to you. Thank you so much. I also have a tarot and oracle wish list, so if you want to donate to this channel, feel free to have a look at the decks. If any of them kind of entices you, let me know if you purchased it, and once it arrives, I will give you a free general tarot reading. Why did the word grieve wanted to come out? I don't know, guys. It's a bit mysterious how the energy is working this year, but we will roll with it and talk about rolling with it. Let's see you at your pile. Bye bye. Hey group 1, hello, I'm sending you so much light wherever in the world you might find yourself. You are loved, you are safe, and you are protected during these difficult times. So let's distract your attention from whatever is happening in the environment around you that might provoke anxiety by having you focus today on your dream love story and on the blessings and benefactors that are influencing, supporting, and genuinely helping your connection with your partner come together, okay? The world needs more love, guys. So I have here the Amethyst pyramid for those of you that were drawn to it. This was your choice, I hope, just so you know you're at the right pile. Pyramids are really interesting because they concentrate the energy. They bring the energy from the four corners and they kind of create a pillar of light. So it's really useful to have a crystal pyramid in the house. It's kind of like purging negative energy by pulling everything around a particular object, your bedside, for example, your bedside table, your desk, wherever you choose to put it. It's kind of bringing the energy together and then making it whole, making it complete, making it like a pillar of light. So that was maybe necessary for some of you that might be doing some cleansing, some protection during this period. I have a lot of decks to go through, but I will do my best. So let's see. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Who is protecting? Who is blessing? Wow! Love it when it does that. Oof. Okay, so what animal spirit is protecting and blessing? Pile 1's union. Oof. The animals are really, they're really eager to come out, but just one, okay? Just one. Oh, this is so sweet, you guys. Okay. So I'm pulling from 5 different oracle decks. I want to give you as much support and as much protection and blessings as possible. And then at the end, I'm pulling from only the major arcanas that are in the Muse Tarot. The Muse Tarot is actually a deck that was donated to my channel. Thank you so much. You guys make me so happy. I have to say, there's nothing like the happiness that I feel when I open a new tarot deck. I know it's silly, I know I have far too many, but it just fills me up with a very specific kind of healing energy that no other object is able to give me, you know? It's just really beautiful. Plus it combines the best things, spirituality with materialism, right? So also if you guys are thinking of, you know, if you have a friend that is into witchcraft, tarot, astrology, get them decks all the time. Don't hold back. Even if they have 30 of them, it's always a wonderful thing. And if you are a tarot reader and you're watching this, first of all, hello, I'm so happy you're here. Second of all, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know that feeling that comes over you when you open a new tarot deck or oracle deck. Don't lie. Okay, so enough with the socializing. Even if you're on the spiritual social, that was the whole purpose of this channel, to socialize. This is why you guys get to see my face. It's not because I like to be pretty on camera, but it's because of the social aspect. Our brains heal and they connect and they react differently to faces, you know. It's one of the things that draws the most attention, human eyes and human faces. So this is why I'm doing this for you guys. This is why I put my face on camera. So you're reading. You're here to find out who are the benefic forces that are helping your union. Well, I'm here to let you know that you have Rubellite. This is the crystal angel of Rubellite. And the message here is passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. The Rubellite crystal angel is blessing your connection by helping both you and your partner in your dream world find ideas and fine-tune details on your work projects. So a lot of you could be waking up from this dream love story and you could have ideas as to, maybe now I need to correct something on my dissertation or on my essay or on my work project or, you know, on my spreadsheet at work. So you're waking up, you're being inspired by the crystal angel of Rubellite to wake up and improve your life in some way. And primarily this is happening through the world of work. It's interesting, right? How crystal angels can support our unconscious mind as we are living out a union with our partner to sustain our work and everyday reality. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope I'm not getting too deep and confusing here. The other benefic influence that you have, group 1, we have the druid here. So I don't know if you guys, I think some of you could have ancestors in England or Ireland or Scotland, Wales. I am speaking of them as separate, regions because, well, very slowly there won't be such a thing as the Great Kingdom of Great Britain. But like going back to the deep ancestral past, we have here the Druid, right? So the Druid is a lot about connection with nature, this kind of very the energy of nature springing back to life, of plants dying, decaying, and only to be rebirthed again. And the message that we have here is hold the space. So I think that there is a lot of stillness, there is a lot of concentrated energy in your unconscious mind when you are together with your partner. You could just be holding each other's hands, holding each other's bodies. You could just not even be moving that much. There isn't that much movement with the Druid. The Druid is wise beyond its years, right? It has collected and amassed so much knowledge because of the fact that it has experienced a lot of things in life. And not only that, but the Druid is able to manipulate and transmute energy by healing other people. They were the lifeblood, the spiritual healers of their Celtic group. So it's really beautiful energy. It's almost as if when you come together with your partner in your unconscious mind, in the realm of your dreams, you hold each other and you hold space for each other. You're waiting for each other to approach one another, if that makes sense. You're very patient in your dream world, and the Druid is there to support you. So that's another benefic influence, okay? The Druid. So as I said, some of you could have partners that are from the UK, or you could yourself be from the UK, or you're going to meet your partner in the UK. One of those things. Take it as it applies. Oh wow, okay, so another benefic influence we have here, the goddess Nunra. I hope I pronounced that correctly, guys. This is the goddess of creation. I have to say, this is a new deck. It was recently donated to my channel, and I don't know that much about Nunra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you very quickly from the Legendary Ladies deck, because I want you guys to know what Nunra is and what she represents. I am getting a feeling right now that there is a lot of watery landscapes. There are a lot of I'm getting like lip smacking fluids. I'm getting like a lot of scales. As you can see, Nunra has a mermaid tail, and she seems to be like the deity of water from some point. So I do think that in your mental space, in your dream world, water is very purifying, is very healing, very healing. I think humor as well. I think there are a lot of humorous situations, a lot of fluidy situations. Maybe things kind of blend and gel into each other, and surroundings can morph very easily. There is a sense almost like there isn't that much permanence in your unconscious world, but the Druid is helping you hold the space, and Nunra is helping you fill it up with creation. And I think in this case, Nunra to me kind of seems just intuitively like she is very fertile. So there could be a sense of whenever you touch or you hold the space for your partner in your unconscious world, it's like things start to grow, water starts to fill up the room or the space where you are connecting with your partner. I get the sense that you guys are together and you're holding each other's hands, or you're putting your hands around each other's bodies, holding each other very still. And it's like there is white light emanating from around you, white and golden light. And then all of a sudden you're filled up with water and you're starting to float on water rather than to sink in it. It's so beautiful. So we have here the goddess of creation. Sorry, it wasn't Nunra, it was Nuwa. The goddess of creation, Nuwa, is signaling to use the raw material of your life to create something meaningful, perhaps to find your very purpose. So I think for a lot of you, this love connection is going to give you a new purpose to your life. And Nuwa is actually a Chinese goddess. Okay, so great. I'm learning with you guys. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. We also have here another protective energy. The bee. This is, I don't know, it makes my heart happy to see bees. They produce honey, and honey is one of the greatest elixirs of life. It's so healing, it's so delicious, it's so sweet, and it has a shelf life that can last for centuries. People actually found honey jars in Egyptian tombs, and they are still, well, I wouldn't eat them, but they look like they still can be consumed. So it's fantastic, you know. I'm not going to tell you the process through which bees actually create honey because it's a little bit gross. Make sure to Google that and research it yourself. But the bee energy here is like a tireless worker. You guys have tireless protection from spirit. It's like no matter what happens, you will always have these angels, these energies around you. Nuwa will always be there around you. The druid will always be there around you. And the crystal angel of rubellite is always going to infuse your union with passion and purpose. So it's kind of like the bee is bringing all these other benefic energies together. And it's kind of like if one of them is a little bit slacking in the attention and protection that is blessing your union with, the bee is kind of swarming around and going like, what are you doing? They need the protection. This union needs to be protected. Come on, you know. So I feel like the bee animal spirit, or insect spirit in this case, is kind of like is keeping your protection shield and all of these beautiful benefic energies there. It's keeping them energized. So this is really sweet. It's like rallying the troops for you guys. So if you see bees, this is a very good indication that, you know, it's a reminder from your group of benefactors from the unseen realm that you're protected, okay? We're working for you tirelessly. And then another, and I think this is the final influence that I have for you. I still have one more tarot card, a major arcana. But from the oracle set, I have here Cernunnos or Cernunnos, however you choose to pronounce it. And we have here life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. I think that you guys are, okay, either very close to union. You are going to definitely have a baby with this person, or you're fantasizing about making a baby with this person. I feel like a lot of you, as part of this, you know, benefic influence that you have around you, like all of these beautiful energies are here to keep you guys together and to bring you into union, because you guys are supposed to bring a baby into this world. And I think this will be a baby with special abilities. This baby could also be an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So I feel like you have all these benefactors because you're supposed to create life together. We have here creation, right? Holding the space. I'm thinking here of the space that you hold mentally and emotionally, and also in your body when you are pregnant, right, with the baby. So it's kind of like 9 months of waiting for the baby to mature, to come out of you and meet you and your partner. So this is really strongly about fertility, about love making that leads to baby making, about a union between two people, that emotional and mental connection, and that, you know, energetic cord that is established between two people that actually bears fruit, so that creates a child. So wow. Oof, you've got such a strong energy. And finally, to wrap it all up, talk about fertility. You got the moon, guys. So I think that in your dreams, you do fantasize a lot about, you know, being together with your person. As I said, holding each other. It's kind of dark or nighttime. There is an atmosphere that you guys are meeting in secrecy. When everybody else is asleep, you guys are holding each other and holding this space, and kind of you might even be having sexual fantasies about your partner, and you're having these fantasies that you are making love to your partner, and this love is actually you know, gifting you a child. So your womb is very active in this creative process, you know, in this union. I feel like a lot of you would do well to work with womb energy, because, you know, the womb is that cosmic space inside a female body that creates. So it's kind of like if you tune into the magic of your womb, and if you do these breathing exercises that are activated, you could potentially pull your partner. And this especially works for those of you that have courted your partner already. So if you had sex with your partner, if you already have a person on your mind and you have sex with them and you want them to come back, or you want to create a baby with you, make use of that cord, okay? For those of you that do not have that yet and are just fantasizing about a partner, This is basically what's going to happen. Once you guys are going to make love, it's like you're going to be connected. There will be an invisible thread, an invisible energetic cord that is connecting you. And again, I'm drawn to this bee spirit, which is this whole, you know, it's not only that you have a lot of really earthy, grounded, but also fertile and watery energies around you, but these energies are working tirelessly to help connect you and your partner in the unconscious realm. The moon governs the unconscious. It governs fertility. It governs secrecy. It governs things that happen away from the eyes of society. So you guys could have like a very strong fourth house influence. The moon coeli could be very important in your chart. And this is happening in order for you guys to come together and to create life. Your union has the specific purpose not only to make you feel good and heal you, but it has the specific purpose that you need to bring a baby into this world, and the baby is going to be very significant. It will already be born with a lot of psychic protection from the invisible realm. So I hope that, you know, you found out something more about these beautiful energies, the Druid, Nuwa, Rubelite, and Chernunos, and the bee. But as I said, I feel like the bee is like the positive sentinel around you, the white light sentinel that is bringing all these energies together. And definitely meditate on the major arcana, the moon card. If you're feeling like you need some extra psychic protection, read about cords. I actually published a post on cording and some meditations that you can do to connect with your cords, but also connect deeply with the energy of the moon. The lunar cycles, blah, are going to be significant in helping you guys manifest this love connection. That's what I had for you, my loves, for group 1. I hope this helped. Stay tuned, because in the next episode we will wrap up the love story and we'll see what happens when you wake up from your dream love story. Hey group 2, how are you darlings? I am sending you massive amounts of light wherever you find yourself in the world. I know it's a really difficult time. I know the news are blowing up with all sorts of difficult situations to process. So I am sending you a lot of light. I hope that you're feeling safe, loved, and protected, because you are, okay? Spirit always has your back, no matter how the external reality might look like. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the rose quartz, just so you know that you haven't lost yourself, you are the correct pile. In today's episode, you found yourself on part 5 of the Dream Love Story series. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking at really positive energies, at the blessings and benefactors that are helping bringing your union together in the unconscious realm. So in the space of your dreams, okay? And I have here about 5 oracle decks that I have to go through, but already the energies are coming out. Oh my goodness, you guys have some really fierce energies. Not only that, but I'm also going to be pulling one card only from the major arcana of the Muse tarot. I felt the need to give you like a major arcana support as well, okay? So this is really wonderful. Wow, the energy is kind of like boom, packing a punch, you know? I feel like you guys could be very fierce people. Oh my goodness, yes, you are really fierce. Okay, yeah, and you could also be very lucky. I feel like a lot of Sagittarians were drawn to this pile. You know, the centaur meets man or woman body. So I feel like a lot of you could have this energy. And if you do, then it's not a coincidence you were drawn to my channel and to my energy, because I was born with a Sagittarius stellium. So my energy meets your energy. Namaste. So let's see. Final card. This is crazy, but you know what? I'm gonna take them all. You have a lot of support in the unseen realm, a lot of wonderful energies that want to make this connection come true. My goodness, wow. Okay, you just blew my mind a little bit in group 2. So the first one that popped out, very eager. It's like 2 seconds into the reading. Kalima. Yes, oh yeah. Kalima, we have here facing fear. She is like the ultra fierce Hindu goddess. But kind of, I mean, a friend of mine who is from India kind of educated me a little bit more on her presence. And apparently she is one of the faces that a goddess can take. So she's not necessarily embodied herself in that way. But, you know, I mean, the Hindu pantheon is very open-minded, and basically you can adapt the deities to suit whatever philosophy you have. So it could be a deity, an embodied deity in her own right in some cases, and in other cases, this is just one of the faces that I think the goddess, what was it, Durga, the goddess Durga can take. So when she is ferocious and ready to defend, she takes the shape of Kali, or Kali is just an emanation that comes from the goddess Durga. So we have here, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. A lot of you could be having very passionate fantasies of union with your partner, but a lot of you could also be doing some sort of purging. I feel like some of you could be dreaming of a lot of conflicts. I feel like you are the pile that you might not know it, but while you are sleeping, you are moving a lot. So you might wake up in the morning with the sheets wrapped around your feet, or like, you know, if you're wearing medallions like I am, maybe this is kind of like somewhere like here. On your throat, and your hair is definitely like all over the place. This is mostly because you're moving a lot in your dreams. And why are you moving a lot in your dreams? Well, because your unconscious mind is sending signals that you're in a conflict. You're engaged in a situation of conflict where you have to stand up for yourself. And Kali is by your side. She's kind of driving you to have this fierceness to just defend. I feel like a lot of you could be surrounded by dark sentinels while you sleep. A lot of you really need to protect the space where you sleep. If you're a light worker especially, you attract negativity on a daily basis. So you have to protect yourself when you are in that vulnerable, unconscious state. So I would suggest putting some protection jars around your bed, maybe even drawing a pentagram or a symbol of protection, you know, the Eye of Ra, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want, whatever symbol resonates the most with you, put it underneath your bed. A dream catcher, like I have one in the background here, just to protect you while you sleep, because you really need to protect your energies from darker entities that are trying to mess with your union. You have one of the fiercest Hindu goddesses by your side, because you guys are receiving a big amount of attacks to your union. So a lot of obstacles, a lot of limitations. Those of you that have chosen this group could also have Capricorn ascendants, Moon conjunct Saturn, Moon conjunct Pluto. You have, or Pluto ascendants, or Pluto or Scorpio ascendants, Pluto on the ascendant, Saturn on the ascendant, Neptune in the 7th house. So it's kind of like all these influences that dissolve your boundaries where they should be very firmly put in place, or that attract a lot of transformational energy towards you, a lot of karma, a lot of limits and blocks and obstacles. But I'm here to let you know that you have a powerful group of benefactors. We also have here Goddess Tike. Okay, so this is wonderful. Luck, right? I think that Psyche and Tike were actually the goddesses of the soul, but since this is a new deck and I really want you guys to get deeply into the meaning of Tike, I'm going to read you very shortly the description that is in the Legendary Ladies deck. By the way, this deck was very kindly donated to the channel and I'm forever grateful. Thank you, Francesca. So let's see. I'm doing this only with one hand, guys. Okay, let's speed it up by just using both of my hands. There you go. So she's definitely a Greek goddess. She is the goddess of luck in your corner. She's appearing before you as a sign that your timing will be exceptionally good right now. So seize the opportunity. Wow, I feel like I'm getting like a very intense energy with you guys, mostly because I think you are having these conflicts in your dreams and you have these fierce forces because your union is very close, okay? So hopefully by watching this video, I can also help you manifest your union. So I feel that, you know, the more two beings that are full of light and love are approaching each other, the more like negativity, toxicity, dark sentinels appear around you. So it's like your protection shield is enhancing as you guys are coming closer into the union, but also as your light is shining brightly because you're preparing for the moment of union, you are attracting so much darkness because of, you know, magnetism. Light attracts dark. The shinier your light, or the brighter your light, the more the negativity that you attract. Okay, so don't blame yourself, don't get negative, don't allow it to overwhelm you. Just defend yourself and appeal to these wonderful benefactors from the unseen realm. You have such a great team of badass energy. So we also have here the golden egg, and the golden egg in the Animal Spirit Wild Unknown Oracle is not really an animal. It's more like a spiritual energy. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We got interrupted. But what I was saying is that you chose the golden egg as well. So the golden egg is representative of the fourth chakra. This is the heart chakra. This is Anahata, the unstruck sound in the middle of your body, your temple. And together with Malachite, this is such a powerful energy because both of these cards are a lot about green, you know, the color of the planet and the color of the heart and the color of prosperity as well. So you're blessed with so much luck and so much support. And I mean, if you have heart chakra energy surrounding you, this is kind of like, what more do you want? This is fantastic. It is the battery that powers our body, both our physical body, our emotional body, and our energetic body, right? It is the magnetism at the center of our being, our hearts. So talk about, you know, being protected by such fierce energies and such gorgeous influences. Not only that, but you'd be happy to hear that all of the other presences are confirmed by the fact that I pulled for you the Lovers and the Wheel. The Wheel is the Wheel of Fortune, of course, and we have here the Lovers. So this is a lot about Gemini energy, and I do feel that I know the wheel energy is governed by the forces of Saturn, but in my mind, the wheel and anything that has to do with luck or fortune telling is kind of ruled by Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is the sign of freedom, open-mindedness, but also the sign of luck and godlike energy. So you are just so protected. It's unbelievable. I do feel like you have love angels around you as well. So not only Tike and Kalima, but you also have the crystal angel of Malachite. You have Anahata energy surrounding you. And this is further confirmed by the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. You also got two of the major arcana influences. So you are incredibly supported, group 2. It's like your union is resplendent light, and it's attracting a lot of these benefic energies around you and a lot of blessings, as it is attracting as well negative energies. Yeah, so we have here as well, in terms of further influences and benefactors in your love story, we have here summer. So you might really enjoy summer. You could be part of the group that gets very easily affected by the change of light and the change of seasons. You could have some seasonal affective disorder going on. I know I do, and I really love the light, and I really feel like I'm charged up by the light of the sun. So summer could be very significant for you. And I'm also very, it's so interesting, but the bee keeps appearing. Group 1 got a bee. You might want to go and watch that as well. But a bee is like a hard worker, right? It's like from the moment it appears into the world, from the moment it starts to move, a bee just works, and it's programmed. It knows exactly what it needs to do in the whole collaborative environment in which it works, because bees always work together in a collective. So we have here bask in joy and light. Oh my goodness, it's like there is so much light, and as I'm saying this, even the light is shifting around me at the time of the day when I'm filming this. So you have so much light, you have so much joy and so much happiness, and I'm like super happy for you too. I'm super happy that I can convey these energies. And last but not least, I have here two further cards. So we have here the Sage, and the advice from the Sage is be grounded. That wasn't a mistake. Be grounded. Wow, okay, group 2, as I was saying, as I was trying to tune into why I said that word, be grounded, all of a sudden we got interrupted because my storage space filled up, but actually my phone is empty. It has enough memory to record. So as I was saying, you guys get a lot of light and a lot of positive energy, but at the same time you get a lot of darkness and a lot of negativity. The brighter your light, the more you shine into the world, the harder it's going to be for you, because it's like you're gonna have to shine and defend yourself, shine and defend yourself. And it's gonna feel the same in your union. You're gonna feel so lucky with your partner. And I feel like in your dreams you have these very lush fantasies where even tarot readers appear, because we have here the seer, we have the sage. So you could be many times in nature, close to a tree. You could be kissing your lover up against a tree, or there could be something about you and your bodies being in nature, and it's kind of like your feet become roots that plant themselves into the ground. So I feel like it's really important for you to ground your energy. It wasn't at all a mistake, the fact that I said be grounded. It's not only about devotion and commitment to the partner, because I feel like a lot of you are committed to this love story, but I think it's a lot about seeing. With the seer here, you have see beyond the current situation. And I think this is a very smooth indication of the fact that you need to really get in touch with the dark energies around you in order to be better able to dissolve them. You guys have a lot of negative energies around you. And even my hair, see, it's kind of like it curled in a very strange way. This is usually the sign that the energy is kind of mixed up or chaotic. And when you have chaos agents around you, that's a clear indication that you have negative entities around you. But don't worry, luck is on your side. Call upon Goddess Tike. She's definitely going to help you. Kalima is fighting for you, and it's appearing in your dreams like this really badass kind of female force, this dominant energy that it has a string of skulls around her neck and is spewing fire, or like has this incredibly scary tongue that comes out and threatens and intimidates the opponent. You have the energy of the lover, so divine union is upon you. As I was saying, I feel like for a lot of you, union is going to happen very soon. This summer, we only have 3 more weeks left of summer, so it's happening, it's coming, okay? But I do feel that at the same time, this luck and this beautiful energy that you're emanating at the moment is also counteracted by a lot of, as you can see here, a lot of negativity, right? We have the centerfold. This is you and your lover surrounded by protective white golden light, and this is the negativity that is coming your way, right? So it's almost like a supermassive black hole that is just pulsing in your direction, trying to eat you up. So don't give in, okay? Crystal Angel Malachite is protecting you during this period. Make sure to wear some malachite as well. It increases your prosperity and protects your shield. But also keep in mind that you do have, I'm getting such, Neptune, but predominantly Jupiter energies with you guys. You are protected, you are loved, you are blessed, you are this force of nature. If life gets difficult during this period, it's only because things get really rough before you reach the finish line, before you finish climbing up the mountain, before you reach the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up, keep shining even brighter. You have so many benefic energies around you in your dreams, helping you connect deeply with your partner. So that's what I had for you, my really beautiful rose quartz group. I mean, you also have the stone of love, so you are blessed beyond your comprehension at the moment. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm going to be looking at what happens when you guys wake up from your dream love story. Okay, guys? So I'm sending you lots of love. Mwah. Hey group 3, hey my loves, I'm sending you massive amounts of light. I know that, we're all going through some really difficult moments at the moment in the world. Energies are being depleted. People seem to be at the end of their rope. So I'm sending you so much light. I hope you receive this. This is for those of you that were drawn to the clear quartz crystal, my rough castle in the sky. I do hope that you are well and that you know how safe, loved, and protected you are, because we all are at the moment. Spirit never leaves us, in spite of how the 3D might look around us, how our external reality appears at the moment. And we all know it's It's a little bit of a nightmarish scenario, but it's okay. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna go through it with a lot of positivity, a lot of faith, and a lot of hope. So today, I'm really happy to bring you, on that note, the blessings and benefactors that are affecting your dream love story. So we have reached the point in your story where we're going to connect with what lies beyond the veil and see who is helping your connection. Wow, it just flew out, rather than stopping it as we saw in the previous episode. This is episode 5 of the Dream Love Story series, in case you just stumbled upon this channel and you don't know what's happening. We have one more episode coming up. Wonderful. Wow. Beautiful energy. Bear with me, guys, because I have to shuffle here 5 oracle decks, but your cards are popping up super quickly. This is so interesting. And I also want to give you a major arcana, so I'm going to pull one card, at least that's my intention. We'll see what Spirit has to say. I will pull one card from the major arcana of the Muse Tarot. I only chose the major arcana because I wanted the concentrated archetypal energy that protects you at the moment. Oof. Top or bottom? Middle. Wow, so interesting. There is a connection here between your pile and pile number 2. They're all a little bit connected. There was a bee that appeared in group 1 and appeared in group 2. Now we had the goddess Psyche that appeared in group 2, and now you have the goddess Psyche. So it seems like the piles are connected, and this makes me very happy. It seems like all the soul families are coming together. I have this image like we're all holding hands like one big family. Okay, might seem a bit weird, but let me show you the cards that you got. Okay, so are you ready for this? We have here the Knight. Be brave and honest. So the first benefactor is the Knight. You have somebody that is fighting on your side, very similar to group 2, but instead of a goddess, instead of a deity that can destroy to protect you, this is somebody that will defend you. So we have here it's kind of like a medieval ancestral heritage. You could be drawn to a lot of knight imagery, to the medieval times. You could love to go to war museum or war and history, or the history of warfare museums in your country, in your region. I feel like you could be very drawn to Arthurian legends as well. Yeah, Excalibur, for example, could be playing a very big part in your imagery, in your unconscious landscape, because we are talking about your dream world. We also have here the crystal angel of rhodochrosite, and this is actually a stone of love. So similar to rose quartz, rhodochrosite is usually used in love rituals. I have it here as well. It looks like this. Gorgeous. It's usually imported from Argentina, and again, I think that potentially some of you could have imagery regarding Argentina. You might want to travel to South America, or you might know somebody there. Your partner, the one you are in union with, could come from there. We have here, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. I feel like in your dreams, you're having these beautiful fantasies where your person comes and rescues you from your dull existence or your really difficult existence. Some of you could be engaged in some arguments with your parents, or you don't love the place where you live. So you want to have your knight in shining armor come and rescue you. You want him to be gentle with you and heal you. This is kind of what I'm getting here. Oh, this is so beautiful. And it's also, you have very romantic fantasies, your blessings and benefactors kind of reflect back to you these romantic fantasies, because we do have here the red rose, right? The symbol of passion and romance. We have here as well the sea serpent, and this is representative, first of all, of the sacral chakra. So it is that place right underneath our belly button that deals with processing our emotions, trust, and deep intimacy. That's the space where we create life, the space that governs over the womb. And I feel that here with the sea serpent, this is representative of Ouroboros. This is like the Egyptian and Greek symbol of the dragon that eats its own tail, also representative of the South Node and North Node in Western astrology. So potentially your South Node and North Node, when they get activated by the transit of other outer planets, especially Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Pluto, I feel like those will be pivotal moments when you could genuinely come into being with your person, or you could have like premonitions, or you could have clairvoyant dreams. You can feel your person's energy. You could have even tingles as you're lying in bed and sleeping, tingles on your skin. You feel that something is there, but you can't put your hand on it because you are very in tune with the 5D. I think like a lot of you could connect very easily with what lies beyond the veil, but some of you don't really know that you have this capacity, so it's just like it comes and goes and you tend to ignore it. You think, oh, it was just the mood, or it was just the weather, but it was not. It's actually your capacity to tune into the unseen world, the 5D, the cosmos, however you want to call it. So as I said, you have here Psyche, persistence, right? This is the goddess of the soul. And yeah, she had a really interesting story. Psyche and Cupid had a very, very interesting love story. But because this is a new deck, and because I've done the same with the other goddesses, I'm going to read you briefly her message from the Legendary Ladies Oracle. Thank you so much to the person that donated this deck to the channel. It's bringing me so much love and light, and I hope I'm able to give this back to you guys. So let's see, Psyche. Goddess of the soul, Psyche, is here to lift you back up so that you may persist. Remember that the ability to stick to something will be your greatest advantage. Yeah, so I do feel like a lot of you are very tired. You're at the end of your rope, and you're thinking, when is this union going to happen? How am I going to be with this person? Well, I'm here to let you know that Psyche is kind of helping you rise up, lift up. She is the goddess that represents the human soul. And here we have Be Gentle with Yourself, the crystal angel wrote across it. I feel like you need to pour a lot of love into yourself. And as you're doing this and you're healing your sacral chakra, that intimate space, as you're holding on to these knight in shining armor fantasies, you will genuinely be able to bring into union your connection with your person, with your dream lover. Okay, so keep the faith, okay? You're almost there. You just had to exercise, and here is the tarot card that I pulled for you. You had to exercise a lot of strength, okay? But I feel that with the Leo, see, she's victoriously dressed in a red dress, much like the color of this red rose, right? So I feel that there will be a romantic victory with your knight during Leo season. So right about now, I did mention in a lot of the readings I did in April that Leo season is the time of union. So comment down below, guys, if this is happening for you. It would make me beyond happy to know that unions are coming into being at the moment, and heart chakras are opening up, and people are getting more romantic and living from the heart, right? We do need a lot of love in the world at the moment, a lot of compassion. And then the final energy that is around you, blessing you with its beautiful light and its beautiful love and healing, is the white eagle. For a moment I thought, is this a white sage? But no, it's the white eagle. And we have here the ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Some of you could have a very important transit to your 4th house. I'm getting very strong 4th house energy in the reading today. So imbue that area. I mean, the 4th house is the house of the soul. So imbue that area of your life that you might have some issues with at the moment. Imbue it with a lot of deep wisdom and understanding. This will help you overcome whatever difficulty you are going through at the moment. Wow, I feel like this kind of branched out in a lot of different directions. So I do feel like a lot of you have gone through a very difficult period. You have been in a separation with your person for a long time. You had to exercise a lot of strength. But don't worry, because Psyche, the white eagle, the knight, Ouroboros, the sacral chakra dragon, are here to help you heal, to help you mend those broken bridges. They are here. See, healing just wants to come through. I wanted to say healing like 3 times already and trying to hold it back. They are here to put a lot of romance back into your life, because I feel like a lot of you kind of lost it. You might have lost even the energy to move forward, you know, with your projects in life, with romance. So this is why this is an indication that after a period of deep strength, a lot of pleasure will come your way. But you do need to be gentle with yourself, okay? Take good care of yourself, give love to yourself before it actually comes into being in your 3D reality. And how you can give love to yourself is just looking around you and appreciating the environment around you. I know that a lot of you guys, my crew members, you come from very beautiful places in the world, right? The majority of you are from India. I know a lot of you come from Europe as well. You live in countries that are gorgeous, and in spite of the fact that we have a lot of difficult things happening in the world in 2020, these things that are happening in the world at the moment have not destroyed nature yet. So feel free to look around you, feel free to connect with nature, because it will heal you, it will make you feel more stable, more loved, and more replenished. I was touching my hair, so I think a lot of you guys could give some much needed TLC to your hair as well, you know. I know this sounds a little bit strange because you are here to hear the dream love story, but I feel that what is happening is that your dream is letting you know that, almost as if your body, in your dream, you could have this image of you as a skeleton that is losing parts of its body, or almost as if you are made out of clay and the clay is cracking and there are parts of your body that are cracking, and it's almost as if your lover comes close to you and holds you or touches you or kisses you, and all of a sudden it's like you are watered again, you are hydrated, parts of yourself come back together to reform you. And I think this is a lot about self-love. So basically the advice that I was giving earlier continues to apply into your dream landscape. A lot of you could be having these armors in your dream. Like, I feel like a lot of you could be having like a bodysuit that is made of mirrors. So it kind of mirrors back the soul of the people that come into contact with you. I do feel that you have a very, very interesting kind of fierce energy in your dreams. I feel like if in the waking life you've been suppressing a lot of your power, it just comes up in your dreams, and it comes up to heal you, and it comes up to make you connect very deeply with your knight in shining armor. So it's a very beautiful romantic energy after a long period of strife and having to make do with just the boring mundane reality around you. But Psyche and White Eagle, these are such supremely nourishing soul energies. I feel like you have a lot of ancestors around you, so connect with your grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother. Wow, and so much light came into the room as I was saying this. Definitely check your ancestral tree and find out who on that tree you feel most drawn to. The name, the energy, the profession, it could be anything, but definitely work with your ancestors. A lot of you have very powerful ancestors in your own family that are protecting this union, okay? And they are showing up in your dreams as nourishing energies that water you and put you back together, like reforming the puzzle of you. That's what I had for you, group 3. I feel called by spirit to end it here. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to this. Stay tuned because I will film maybe tomorrow, I think, or in 2 days' time, the last installment of the series, which will look at what happens upon waking up from your dream love story. Okay, guys? I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take very good care of yourself. Mwah. Hey group 4, welcome. This is part 5 of the Dream Love Story series where we look at blessings and benefactors. I just want to take this energetic space to send you as much light as possible, because I know that the world can be a very scary place at the moment, but just so you know, you are loved, you are protected, and you are blessed. In case you forgot, the Spirit always has your back, no matter how the external reality might look like. I've been having some issues today as well with the light. It seems to be getting darker no matter where I put the lens of the camera. And even though it's really bright outside, it's like, I just think energetically there's a lot of darkness and heaviness in the collective. It's very hard to do readings at the moment. but I will persevere because it's nothing. I mean, I'm nothing if I'm not stubborn, okay? I'm a really stubborn person, so I'm just gonna persevere and blast you with light because I'm a light worker and this is what I do. So today, guys, we're going to find out these beautiful benefactors that are protecting your union in your dream world. And I have about 5 oracle decks. I wanted to give you as much inspiration and positivity as possible. Whoa, 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 talk about it. We're gonna take them all. It's good, it's good. Your energy feels sweeter. I actually, in between filming group 3 and your group, I took a break and I ate a pancake. So there's something sweet and very nurturing coming your way, very kind of like maternal. When I think of pancakes, I think of, you know, when you wake up on Saturday morning and your parents would make you pancakes. So that's kind of it's a very cozy kind of feeling. I feel like you could be having dreams that are a lot about this coziness, this cozy togetherness, you know, that you might experience together with your partner. Interesting, okay. You are getting a lot of energies, but I'm only picking the ones that came face up, because it would make the video too long, first of all, and I do think that it will be a bit confusing in terms of the messages I'm trying to convey to you. Okay, I'm also going to be pulling a major arcana card. I'll be using only the major arcana from the Muse tarot because I'm very curious as to what is the overall archetypal energy you need to know that is protecting you, that is kind of guiding this union and making it come into being as it should in divine timing and surrounded by light. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I have all of your cards. Are you ready? Okay, so we have here the Divine Director. This is your first benefactor from the unseen realm. Guys, I'm a little bit upset with the light at the moment. I'm going to try to move it a bit closer just to make it more bright and light. I can't believe that in the middle of the day, I'm filming this when it's the brightest outside. It is so dark. But maybe, you know, your union with this person, this is the message. It's like a bright light in the dark. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So the Divine Director is here to kind of coat your union. It's almost as if I feel like you could have a person that comes in the nick of time in your dreams, and some of you could be having dreams where you're running, you're holding your partner's hand and you're running from collapsing buildings, from other people that want to attack you. And this is the Divine Director's way of just showing up exactly in the nick of time, almost like a Deus Ex Machina, to protect you, to defend you, to be with your partner, or to help you be together with your partner so that you won't separate. That's what I meant. I'm getting so much heaviness, guys, in your group. I don't know why. I think a couple of you have just recovered from a depressive episode. I think a couple of you are dealing with anxiety. I am so bothered by how much darkness there is in this group. And I do feel that this is not necessarily the darkness within you. It could be for some of you that you have to work more on integrating that shadow self, but I feel that this is the darkness around you. There's a lot of toxicity around you. Don't worry, you have the Divine Director here. You are divinely guided. It's almost like the Divine Director appears in your dreams and he has a map and a plan, and it's like, okay, this is how things are gonna go down, yeah? We also have the Crystal Angel Opal. And it says here, let yourself sparkle and shine. And already see more light coming in. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So this is the beautiful energy. The Crystal Angel of Opal is around you. And opal is this really resplendent stone that looks whitish, milkish, but can actually take the colors of the rainbow within it. So I feel like you have like a very beautiful rainbow aura around you. You know, some of you could be like crystal children, and I feel that you've grown up and you're attracting another partner that is on a similar wavelength as you. So I feel like your dreams as well could be covered in okay, it might sound crazy, but you could see like shards of diamonds or glitter, or there could be like many very very colorful decorations. For a second, I had this piñata kind of image in my mind, almost like a Mexican fiesta. And talk about a Mexican fiesta, look at the background behind Mary Magdalene, right? So I do get that the sense of a fiesta, you know, in your dreams you could potentially dream about parties. I feel like maybe there are a lot of fairy lights as well. It's kind of like you're outdoors in a summer garden. Mary Magdalene is the other benefactor that is protecting this connection, and her advice is, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. And it says here, the teacher awakens. So those of you that chose this group could be teaching. So you could be teachers, qualified or pre-qualification, or you could just be teaching while you're preparing your PhD or doing your MSc. I do know a lot of academically prone people are watching my channel, so hello. Teacher awakens, okay? This is also an indication that your career might actually be awarded with a teaching job or a teaching opportunity. I feel for some of you far away from home. But coming back to your dream love story, so I would think that in your dreams you're together with your partner, and it's almost like something happens. You're in a dangerous atmosphere, and all of a sudden the divine director appears, and you see this pouring white light from the crystal angel of opal. In a context that was scary, all of a sudden transforms almost like in a fiesta, like in a party situation. Like you could grab your partner by the hand and escape from these dark energies around you. And then all of a sudden you end up in the landscape of a wedding or, like an outdoor celebration, like the 4th of July, or the 14th of July, whatever you want to celebrate, whichever culture you belong to. I do see a celebration there. The other blessing and benefactor that I have for you is the wise one. And we have here, grow within your current situation. So this is a very wise energy. This represents the crone, so the final stage of the development of the divine feminine. This is about complete freedom. You don't have to procreate. You don't have to worry about following the cycle of nature. You are like the wise one. You are the one that stands in power. The power that you have is a very intuitive power. You have a lot of winged energy around you, so a lot of air energy. You guys could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarians, or you could have a lot of placements in those air signs. And I feel like your wisdom comes from being able to reinterpret whatever happens in your life. So you are able, like, even in a situation that is threatening to your connection, to your relationship with your partner, you are able to see the good in that. You're able to transform it in some way. We have here as well the dolphin. So you're very playful. I feel like in your dreams, again, there's this water imagery that I had it earlier, but I am getting also the rainbow quartz energy. So the dolphin with the opal, you guys could have dolphins appearing in your dream. You could be playing with dolphins. The dolphin could be a really significant symbol for some of you. You could wear a dolphin necklace or dolphin earrings. You could be very attracted to this animal spirit. For a lot of you, maybe you grew up in a place that was known for its aqualand or aqua world, where you had a lot of dolphin shows. They could be the fun, attractive part of that place. You guys could also be, I don't know why, but I'm getting here in a same-sex relationship with this energy. The rainbow colors, especially representing the LGBTQ flag, right? So you have the energy of the wise one, right? You have the energy of Mary Magdalene. You have the energy of the divine commander. I do feel like divine masculine and divine feminine energies are helping you grow into your own divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So this could be like potentially parents or some other people that you idealize that are helping this connection bring forth through their unconscious role modeling that they're doing. So you are discussing in your dreams, you're together with your partner, and your union is supported by all these characters that you meet in your dreams that are just coming up, meeting you, inviting you to their parties, inviting you to their celebrations, giving you a guided map, I feel like almost like in your dreams with your partner, it's like you're going on a holiday, like you're behaving with your partner in a dream as if you would be going on a holiday with them in the 3D, if that makes sense. Okay, guys? So you're being supported by all of these beautiful influences, young women, old women, and men that have a plan that can guide you to the right place. And we also have the dolphin spirit here. So this is about being intelligent and playful and, you know, having lots of fun. Dolphins are very similar in nature to human beings. They have sex not only for procreation, but also for pleasure. And they can bully each other. They can even bully sharks. So they can be pranksters and tricksters at the same time as being very lovable and very intelligent and able to complete tasks. The other influences that I have for you, and I'm getting a little bit short of breath, maybe a couple of you are really excited about the fact that, you know, you go to bed at night and you're going to be together with your partner. I feel like a couple of you are really looking forward to the dream time. And we have here Ran. This is a very new deck to me. It is the Legendary Ladies deck, so I'm not familiar with all of the goddesses presented. This is why I will read you the short message from the Legendary Ladies deck, but her energy seems to be the one of focus. It's been so amazing, but a lot of the messages that we have today in this episode seem to connect each other, because I think the first group had Nua, which was also kind of a mermaid-like deity of the ocean, and she represented fertility. So you might want to go and have a look at that pile. The energies are kind of messing, kind of blending into each other in this Dream Love Story series. But I do think that this is because, guys, I am working with the energy of Neptune, and Neptune has no boundaries, okay? Anything goes in this realm. So open up your mind and suspend your judgment, okay? Run, focus. This is a Norse deity, and her advice is you will easily attract what you want, so be careful what you wish for. Goddess of the Sea, Run, gives you the ability to focus easily, and that will help you become more magnetic. And my goodness, as I'm saying this, I feel tingles coming up my left arm. So I do think that your magnetism is increasing at the moment, and in your dreams you might be actually engaged in this kind of whatever you're doing with your partner. It's almost like you can't separate from them. It's like you're always going to be pulled back, and I feel that this reflects in your waking life. When you wake up, it's like you're charged up and you're magnetically drawing your partner in. So don't worry, you don't have to do that much for this connection to manifest in reality. You just have to keep nurturing that beautiful dream time where you guys are connected and you're together with your partner and you're just fighting off negativity, and you're meeting all these beautiful characters. These are the characters that are helping you from the unseen realm, yeah? These are the wonderful ones. Don't worry, I'll show you at the end an image with your spread so you can meditate on it. But Ran is like focusing all of this energy. We had the bee in group 2 that was kind of like a bringing all the other deities together and wrapping them up in a benefactor kind of package. And I feel that Ran is the one that is kind of circling around your other benefactors, kind of getting them to focus their protection on you. So you are never without protection, okay? You have divine direction. You are allowed to let yourself feel this love and let it sparkle and shine. And I feel that your union with your partner is going to bring a lot of light into the world. And finally, the major arcana card that I have for you is the Fool. So this is a lot about taking risks, you know, jumping headlong into this connection. You're meant to be with your person, you're meant to grow, you're meant to experience, you're meant to start off a new life adventure with your partner. So don't say no to this, don't block yourself to your partner, forgive and forget, and definitely appeal to the playfulness of this situation, you know. I think like a lot of you, as I said before, you could be tired, you could be like, ugh. But it's important to remember that life needs to be lived and it goes on, and you might as well just get into the rhythm of it, into the playfulness of it. No matter how hard it is, you are the fool. You are the one that jumps first headlong into the adventure and allows others to follow, okay? This is gorgeous energy. I know traditionally this energy is about Aquarius, but I see it as Aries energy, that primal fire of spring, that life force that emerges with the spring equinox and gives birth to the zodiac wheel and gives birth to the cycles of nature. And it's like restart after complete death, after the death of winter, right? That is the beautiful fire that I see bringing you and your partner together in your dream landscape. Some of you could also be having fantasies about walking on tightrope at a fiesta and needing to be divinely guided in order to make the wise step forward. I don't know why this came up. And I do feel that a lot of you could imagine people celebrating or looking at you or kind of admiring you, being focused on your performance. So a lot of you could have very playful performance dreams with your person, okay? Wow, it's like the world is a stage. This would be the energy, and this would be the saying that characterizes you and your connection with your person. So you could have chosen in the previous episode that dramatic theater kind of scenario that I created for you based on what the cards were letting me know. Okay guys, so this is basically what I had. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned because the next episode is going to be about what happens when you wake up. Okay, I send you so much love. Take care, guys. And I'm gonna say this for the general collective. I just realized that I haven't chosen an archetype. Well, I want you to use your intuition and to guess which archetype is actually working for you in this episode, because benefactors and blessings could, you know, be given to any kind of dream archetype. And I do want to give you a free choice, a free will at the moment to decide which is your dream archetype in this specific episode, okay? From next episode, I'll try to typecast it again